Whoever doesn't thank the people doesn't thank Allah. A very basic study of American history will let you know and inform you that there was a civil rights movement that happened during the 50s and 60s here in the United States. And a lot of colored people, specifically African Americans, demanded their rights and demanded a change in the American consciousness towards colored people and minorities. And a result of that was that after the civil rights movement really began to spread and its ideas began to spread, the public consciousness of America changed towards colored people, not just within the United States, but all over the world. And so they opened up the doors of immigration for colored people from all over the world. And so that's why you see in the 70s, people beginning to migrate to the United States from Africa and Asia, many of them Muslims. So when you look at the Muslim immigrant community, you'll find that amongst the Asians and the Africans, the majority of them began to migrate in the 70s and the 80s. The earliest of them coming in the 70s and the 80s, and some of them in the 60s. But this is all a direct result of the work that was done by the African American communities. And so it's very unfortunate when you see the very communities that benefited from the civil rights struggle looking down upon the African American communities, whether it's, blatant racism, calling them kallus and calling them abid or what have you, or whether it is in institutionalized racism, not giving them platforms, not giving them assistance amongst the African American Muslim community. And all of that is something that should be worked against and something that should be worked towards correcting, inshallah ta'ala, because truly whoever does not thank the people, who never does not feel appreciation towards the people, is not going to be thankful to Allah Azza wa Jal.